you've ever wanted to start investing but froze up the second you saw how many apps are out there, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to be comparing two of the most popular beginner-friendly investing apps, Public and SoFi. And instead of just listing features at you, I'm going to help you figure out which one actually fits your life. Because here's the truth that nobody tells you. There is no single best app for everyone, but there is an app best for you based on how you actually want to manage your money. So stick with me because by the end, you will know exactly which one to pick. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and on this channel, we talk about money in a way that actually makes sense. So let me start with the simplest way to think about the difference between these two, because once you get this, the choice is simple. Okay, here's the big picture. Public is built first and foremost for investing. It's an app where the main event is buying and growing your money in things like stocks and funds, and it's designed to make that feel clear and approachable. SoFi is more of an everything app. Yes, you can invest in it, but it also wants to be your bank, your savings, the place you might get a loan someday, all in one login. So the very first question to ask yourself is not which one is better, it's do I want one app just for investing, or do I want one app that does my whole money life in one place? I want you to hold that question in your head while we go through it. Let me start with Public. The thing people love about Public is that it feels made for someone who wants to actually understand what they're investing in, not just tap buttons and hope. You can invest in stocks and funds, and the app leans into transparency, giving you context and information so you feel informed instead of lost. Beyond just stocks, Public has expanded into other ways to grow your money, like bonds and treasuries and a high yield option for your cash. So as you get more comfortable, there is room to grow without jumping to another app. It also has a clean, modern feel, and it's genuinely welcoming for first-time investors who want to learn as they go. So Public tends to fit the person who is excited about investing specifically and wants a focused, thoughtful place to do it. Now let me talk about SoFi, because it fits a different kind of person, and you might be that person. SoFi's whole pitch is convenience and having everything under one roof. You can keep your checking and savings there, you can invest there, and they have a big ecosystem of other money products if you ever need them. For investing specifically, SoFi is very beginner friendly, and it offers both a hands-on option where you pick your own investments and a more automated option where it builds and manages a simple portfolio for you based on your goals. That automated piece is great for someone who honestly does not want to think about it much and just wants their money working in the background. So SoFi tends to fit the person who wants their banking and their investing living together and who values simplicity and all-in-one over focused and specialized. So here's how I would actually choose in very simple terms. If you're someone who is genuinely interested in investing, who wants to learn about what you own and have a focused app for growing your money, Public is probably your match. If you want one app that handles your banking and your investing together, and you'd rather keep your whole money life simple and in one place, SoFi is probably your match. Again, neither is wrong, they're just built for two different kinds of people, and now you know which one sounds like you. If you want to check out either SoFi or Public, we do have both those links down in the description below. Now let me tell you about the perks, because both of these have sign-up offers that are genuinely worth knowing about, and they are different. Okay, now if you want to go ahead and check out Public, that link is down below. Once you click that link, obviously you can see you can invest for people who take these seriously: stocks, bonds, treasuries, options, crypto, ETFs, direct indexing, high yield cash accounts, bonds account, and IRAs, okay? They also have some AI agents for your portfolio, some trade options, okay? So as you can see, it has a very great UI, very modern and easy to use. Again, link down below for SoFi. If you do use our link down below, you can get up to $400 with no account fees from SoFi, okay? All you have to do is open an account with zero fees. You can earn $50 to $400 with eligible direct deposits, and you can earn up to 3.8% APY with eligible direct deposits. So if you want to check either of them out, both of those links are down below for you. Now let me answer the question that comes right after you pick an app, because this trips up almost every beginner. Once you're in, what do you actually buy? You open the app, you're ready, and then you freeze because there are thousands of choices. Here's the very simple answer most people land on. Instead of trying to pick individual winning companies, which is pretty hard even for the pros, a lot of beginners start with a broad index fund. That's basically one investment that holds a little piece of hundreds of big companies all at once, so you're spread out instead of betting everything on one stock. It's a calm, boring, time-tested way to start, and both of these apps let you buy that kind of fun. So if you've been stuck on what do I buy question, that is a very common first answer, and it takes the pressure off picking something perfect. One more thing to check on any investing app before you commit, and that is fees, okay? Very, very important. Some apps will charge you in little ways on trades, on certain account types, or through the funds themselves. Both Public and SoFi are pretty friendly to beginners on this front, but the habit is definitely worth building. Always glance at what an app or a fund actually costs you, because over many years, even small fees can eat into your growth. You don't need to obsess over it, just be aware, because keeping your costs low is one of the easiest ways to keep more of what your money actually earns. I also want to be honest with you because I never want to oversell anything when it comes to your money. The most important thing is not which of these two apps to pick, it's that you actually start and that you understand investing always carries risk. When you put money in the market, the value can go up and it can go down. And that's true on any app, Public, SoFi, or anywhere else. So only invest money you will not need in the short term and think of it as a long game, years, not weeks. I also want to clear up one thing beginners worry about. People sometimes think they need a lot of money to start investing and they put it off because they only have a little. Both of these apps let you start small, often with just a few dollars, because you can buy small slices of investments rather than a whole expensive share. So you don't need to wait until you have some big pile of money. You can start with what you have right now, even if it's $20, and build a habit. And before we wrap up, let me give you a few bonus tips that make whichever app you pick work even harder for you. First, set up automatic recurring investments the same way you would automate savings. Pick a small amount, say $20 or $50, and have it invest on its own every payday. This means you're buying a little bit consistently no matter what the market is doing, and you never have to remember or decide. It's the single easiest way to build real money over time. Second, don't check the app every single day. When you watch the numbers go up and down constantly, you get anxious and you're way more likely to panic and sell at a bad moment. Set it, let it grow, and check in occasionally, not obsessively. Third, if either app offers a retirement account like a Roth, look into it because that kind of account can let your money grow with big tax advantages over the years. And lastly, don't feel like you have to move all your money over at once. Start with an amount that feels comfortable, get used to how it works, and add more as your confidence grows. Okay, let's put it all together. Public is the focused investing app for the person who wants to learn and grow their money thoughtfully. SoFi is the all-in-one app for the person who wants banking and investing simple and together. Pick the one that matches how you actually want to manage your money and use those links down in the description below for any extra bonuses. There is no wrong choice here except not starting at all. And whichever one fits you, the links for both Public and SoFi are down in the description with their sign-up offers. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. And if this helped you finally feel ready to start, hit that like button and subscribe because we make money simple around here. That wraps up this video. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.